You had a rough time in this area? I'm not surprised, because the boar and these wolves seem to have concealment. Not really sure how much of a percentage here, though. Uh... Where is it? Whatever. But yeah, they do have some concealment, so sometimes even if we hit, we don't hit, which sucks.
I'm off.
Wait, what's that? I see a bear. Okay. Bear-like threats. Damage reduction. Oh, this sucks, because if we don't have magical weapons, we're not going to be able to smack him. Well, at least her weapon is enhanced. Magical, I mean. I think we should probably go for a longsword then. And, we should use the short sword here too. We lose some damage, we lose some attack bonus. But if he's got damage reduction, it's probably better to do that. We should also rage.
Dawnflower.
Wait, who's that?
Oh, Sarenrae. I see your light.
Wait, it's someone from Sarenrae. Did it kill him? It killed it. It killed them. Tristian. Oh, that sucks. Wait, I'm hurt. Oh wow, this guy's tough. How about you cast healing?
I require healing.
Wait, what? I don't understand. What is this? Why are we, Oh, okay, I guess I understand. So, whenever we get hit, whenever we get resurrected, we are prone, and we stand up. And I'm guessing standing up counts as a attack of opportunity. Well, we did manage to murder this dude, so that's nice. Oh, hello, it's a bag. Tenderloin, 5 years in the depths of the forest. A revelation of a disciple of a teacher of valor by Surya the wolf. Remove curse, quarterstaff, which is magical, and nuts. Go back for the bastard sword. He could be using a quarterstaff. You know what? Sure.
I'm always ready.
We rolled a 5. Wow.
In due time.
Okay, before we do anything else.
My search was not in vain.
Yeah, it wasn't in vain. It's a chest. It's got a gold ring, some potions, coin, quartz. I wonder if we can go somehow deeper into the temple. What's this? What are you? Pearl, coins, and quartz. Okay.
I swear, never have I been so glad to meet a stranger. Even with the power granted me by Sarenrae, I almost lost. You have my thanks. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tristian.
Hello, Tristian. Cleric of Sarenrae, praised be the Everlight. We could really use your help. Her help. About now.
I'm glad to hear it. The goddess sent me here to help those in need.
Oh, I'm a paladin of Serenray. Do you need aid? You're kind of wounded.
You are very kind. Kindness to strangers is in short supply these days. But worry not. Sarenrae's priests are skilled in the healing arts. I can heal myself.
Okay. How'd you get here?
I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
Okay. Wait a second, the nymph told me about two beasts. They are both something something. Yeah, a local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. And I expect defeating the beast guards should cause the fog to clear. Nah, we should probably do like some kind of cleansing ritual.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves.
Oh, okay.
From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear.
Well, they are dead, so what now?
Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable?
Oh, you're cold? Okay. Well, with those beasts dead, I have other matters to attend to. Bye-bye.
Please wait. You saved my life. I have no treasures or relics, but I have knowledge and the divine power of a priest. I wish to aid you in your journeys.
Yeah, I still have one free slot, so that's good.
Thank you. I hope I will be of help.
And he is a cleric of Serenray. Is he though? He's second class. He is, yeah, cleric Ecclesiurge. So assuring physical armor for protection via strength of his faith. An Ecclesiurge focuses on the miracles his deity bestows on the breadth of that deity's dominion. So he took Serenray, the down flower, good domain. You can touch a creature as a standard action, granting a sacred bonus on attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws equal to half of your level in the class. You can use this 3+ times your wisdom modifier. Holy Lance at 8th level, you can give a weapon you touch the holy special weapon quality for a number of rounds equal to half your level in the class. And give you access to this. That gave you access to this domain. Okay. He just gets some stuff. That's fine. That's a lot of different spells, but for now he can. Wait, he's level 3. I'm level 2. He's level 3. He's got level 2 spells. Detect magic. Well, a bard and this cleric can also detect magic. What's this? Cleric proficiencies. Okay, good domain, healing domain. Oh yeah, he's also got healing domain, which is touch a living creature as a standard action, healing 1d4 points of damage plus 1 for every 2 levels you possess in the class. Yeah. At 6th level, all of your cure spells are treated as if they were empowered, increasing the amount of damage healed by half. This does not apply to damage dealt to undead with cure spell. And it does not stack with empower. But it would stack with maximize. So you could empower maximize. Channel energy, blessing of the faithful. As a standard action, you can bless in one ally within close range who gets a +2 bonus in attack. Skill checks, ability checks, saving throws. Okay, that's nice. Until the next turn, though. And you expend 1 use of channel energy. Okay. Proficiencies is club, dagger, heavy crossbow, light crossbow, quarterstaff, and the favorite weapon of his deity. But he's not proficient with any type of armor or shield. It makes sense because of something different. Domain mastery. And then Ecclesiarch chooses his cleric domains. He designates one as his primary domain and the other as his secondary domain. He can use non-domain spell slots to prepare spells from his primary domain spell list. Each day when he prepares spells, he can select a different domain granted by his deity to gain access to his domain spell list instead of his secondary domain spell list. Bonded Holy Symbol. A bonded object can be used once per day to restore any one spell that the Ecclesiarch had prepared for that day. Okay, he is using a scimitar because that's the weapon of Sarenrae. He did get Extend spell, which is making it last longer, yeah? Yeah. Okay, what about your spells? So you have Shield of Faith prepared. Fairy Fire is something that shows minus 20 to stealth checks, okay. And they don't get benefit of concealment provided by darkness. Oh, okay. Wait, by darkness, there was second level or higher magical darkness effects functions normally. Okay. Blur displacement. Okay, that's actually a pretty nice thing. 2 blesses and a Shield of Faith. I think that's okay. This though. You don't have a prepared spell. Protection from evil communal. Allies within a 30-foot burst centered on caster. Bless weapon is nice. But that's self. No, one friendly creature. Okay. We don't really need cure moderate wounds because we can just swap them if we need to. Bone Shaker is target living creature's skeleton. Oh. A creature has its skeleton wrapped within its flesh, causing it grievous harm. The target takes 3d6 points of damage. Plus another 1d6 for every 2 levels. So this would be 4d6. That's a pretty nice, that's some pretty nice damage. And this, a chaotic creature takes 1d8 points of damage per 2 caster levels. A chaotic outsider takes 1d6 per caster level. I think I want a Bone Shaker here. You blast your enemies with a searing beam of fire. You may fire 1 ray plus 1 additional for every 4 levels beyond the 3rd. To a maximum of 3 at level 11. Each ray does 46 damage. It's a ranged touch attack. Sure, use a lesser restoration here. And a bull strength would be nice too. We could be using meta magic, but if we wanted this, it would increase the level by 1. Maybe on level 5 to extend the bull strength. This lasts 1 minute per level. Okay. We good here, we good here. Oh, it's clean now. Hey, if I sit in here, do I get healed? What is crystal clear? It seems to radiate gentle, soothing shine. No, we don't seem to be getting any bonus. Oh, we did get healed. Nice. Let's just sit there for a little bit longer. Okay, and now we do want to do formation. Swap you two. I'm smart. I shouldn't have used my lay on hands then.
I'm there.
Cool robes though. Wait. Talk to Jod about your adventures in the Temple of the Elks, Lana's Ring. Oh, we have to go there anyway. Okay. Well, since we're already here, I kind of want to get rid of it technically then. Gnarl marches.
Adventures can wait.
Okay, we should rest. Now, let's manage. He's not doing anything. Everlight's Blessing, what's that mean? Doubling HP, recovering, and regeneration from ability damage. Oh, that's nice. Now, none of us are hurt. But I do want to get all of my spells back. Do we want this, or do we want to do, like... No, he doesn't have any knowledge. And no camouflage. I mean, he's gonna be better here than me, because I have a -8. He's got a +1. We can assist him for this. Or we can assist the hunting. We good.
Had I not met Grotus's followers in my darkest hour, I might have taken the same path as you.
I don't think of it as a path.
Oh?
The gods simply don't have a place in my life, that's all. And if you were disappointed in the gods, you would be preaching atheism as passionately as you preach the teaching of Grotus.
Okay, we did get 6 rations. That's good. We don't have any rations in our inventory. This is fine. Yeah, let's go south here. Do I wanna enter the Technic League encampment? Like, obviously, we do. When do we get a level up though? We should be getting one soon. 500 experience points. Are we still getting a hearty meal? Okay. Now, if we wanted to cast Bless, this is 1 minute per level. It would be best to use this, like right before, or like right before we start the combat. Or maybe the moment we start the
Share
combat.
your troubles.
Now this is a touch spell. Yeah. Now, we did poison the wine for the Stag Lord.
Yes, I'm still here.
You do
confide in me.
this, you give me full strength. I'm gonna smack ya.
This will hurt!
Wait. How did I get frightened? Excuse me? Oh, I don't have immunity to fear yet. Oh, that's bullshit.
You should have run!
Okay.
You deserved it.
She deserved it. Yeah, she did. You know, you should probably rage. Try to attack this dude.
Strike!
Yeah, smack that mage. So annoying. Like, this is the reason why I like the paladin from level 3 onwards. Because, I mean...
Lost.
Oh, okay, that guy fell. Sucks. How do you have two summoned wolves?
I'm letting you out of our story.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Oh, can't really do much there. Am I still frightened?
Don't hold back!
I always survive.
How about we try dazing a dude? Wow, how do you have 3 summoned wolves? Well, how does that even happen? 4 summoned wolves. There's not enough people to summon this many. Okay, let's just smack him. Oh, you know what? Let's lay my hands on Amiri. Oh, she's still got minus. Okay, okay. Let's do it again. Oh, and you should probably do this. Of course we did. Of course we did minimum damage healing.
Strike!
That's Kalana. She did.
Don't hold back!
Okay, what's your problem there?
A miserable last chapter.
Kalana drops her weapon and raises her hands, which are covered in blood. Mercy! Don't kill me! The half-orc bares his fangs. That is how you talk now, wretch. I've wanted to do this for so long. He casts a spell on his outstretched palm, and sparks begin dancing upon it. The half-elf puts her hand on her shoulder. Rigongar, come now, let her go. It's one thing to kill her in battle, but executing her unarmed. Why spoil the joy of being free? No, Octavia, I'm entirely behind killing her, because she's a slaver. Octavia, are you out of your mind? This filth is from the Technic League. By her own hand, she enchained us. And you want to forgive her? Do you think she'll thank you? Ah, she'll just get another band and try to catch us again. Yeah, before deciding her fate, I want to ask some questions. I will tell you everything. I know much. You'll see. I'm more used to your life than that. Yeah, tell me about the Technic League. It's an alliance, ancient alliance of wizards and scholars of the Numerian wasteland, and its technologies. We are the mightiest organization in the whole of Numeria. We possess powers that the uninitiated could only dream of, and our agents are everywhere, not just in Numeria. Believe me, these are not people you want as enemies. Only cowards with no honor reckon sheer power a good reason for an alliance. Is it normal for the Technic League to grab random people? She shrugs. The Technic League is so strong because it is never ashamed of taking what it needs, whatever the laws may say. We were missing a slave. We underestimated you. That was a mistake, of course. I apologize. You're only sorry because you got caught. What you doing here? I was sent by Maestro Janusz. Janusz? Janusz. He's very important and mighty wizard, who taught these two ungrateful slaves everything they know. They will be furious. He will be furious to find out they are free, and will certainly find the one who stole the Technical's property. Believe me, he does not need me for that. Whether you kill me or not, he'll find you in no time. And you say this Magistro guy of yours will find us anyway? Then I guess we don't get anything out of sparing you. You'd best not anger the Maestro. If you kill me, he'll be furious. No, if he's like this, he probably doesn't really care about you. Oh, I'm so scared. You know, I actually like getting slavers and other assholes angry at me. Then I get to cut them to pieces. Yeah, why do you have these two in chains? Because we own them. We technically spent vast sums of money on these two. We nurtured them, fed them, and treated them. Even taught them magic for many years. They cost us a fortune, and we're not going to just set them free. Whatever your local customs say, we are fully in our rights. I don't really have any questions. Listen to me, do not make any hasty decisions. I'm an important person in the Technic League. I have connections. You'll benefit from such an ally. Sparing a repentant sinner is a good deed, but I hear no repentance in her words. She seeks impunity, not mercy. You see now what a slimeball she is. Step aside, let me fry her. Well, kind of a shame that it doesn't tell us that we got this option because we worship Sarenrae. It should be like the same with neutral gods. It should say Sarenrae. But yeah, I see no repentance in her. I repent, I swear, I repent. As soon as I get back to Numeria, I'll give a fat donation to every good deity's temple. Sarenrae, Shalin, Yomade, whatever you want, just let me go. No, you're a slaver. I don't like slavers. Kill her. The half-orc bares his fangs in a grin of triumph and raises his hands, lightning sparkling. I zap thee with my heart. Oh, he's just gonna walk up to do it. Okay. I didn't mean to spoil the victory, but on the other hand, she deserved it. Oh, thank you, Octavia. We're free, I can't believe it. Free as the birds in the sky. Oh. Rigongar holds Octavia tight, and she laughs lightly and kisses him on the lips. Okay, these two are lovers. Thank you. You've no idea how long we've tried to escape, technically. This is a miracle. Yeah, chaotic evil. Attack. I haven't time for games with you. Die. I mean, so we could be a murder hobo. No. No, why would we? Who are you two? I am Rigongar, and this is Octavia, the rotten Numerian held us as slaves, but we are no mere scavengers. You see the crowd they had guarding us? It's because we use magic, and I'm not bad with a blade if it comes to that. Well, right, we could use them on our team. Okay, what is the Technic League? A huge managing spider catching all of Numeria in its web. They're a secret society of arcane spellcasters who study ancient technology. They have eyes and ears throughout this land and abroad. It is said they even have Kevod Kul in their pockets, the very sovereign of Numeria. They also control all the slave trade in the country. I've seen many a young treasure hunter's adventures end at the slave market. Made the Technic League rot in Abaddon. There is nothing worse than a nation in which a secret criminal organization has consolidated power. Even an openly cruel tyrant is better than the infection that festers in Numeria. How'd you get captured? I've lost count how many times we've tried to escape. I can't name all the things we've tried, but we were caught every time. And then they just take us somewhere else. I don't know who'd want to buy us, but imagine how happy we were when we learned they were taking us to the River Kingdoms, where slavery is forbidden. Indeed, we tried so many times to escape, yet in the end the League itself brought us to the Free Lands. On the heavy guard, I'll grant you. If it wasn't for you, who knows where we'd go next. Okay, you're good fighters. You want to join my group? Of course. Octavia, what do you say? I would be happy to join you. Physical enhancement dexterity. Spell strike. Spell combat. He's a magus. Oh, we good here. We okay. Let's look at the loots. A helmet. A light crossbow. A wand of expeditious retreat. We want these. These are masterwork weapons, so we kind of want them. Chocolate. Masterwork longbow. Collect some ingredients. I think I'm actually okay, kind of. I probably would want to swap Harem for another, like, stronger frontline fighter. Okay, let's free these prisoners. Freedom! Freedom! Ooh, a chain shirt. It's a magical chain shirt. Shadows of Absalom. Okay, it's a chain shirt +1. It has a armor class of 6. Doesn't really help anyone. Oh, he can't wear any armor. No, this is light armor. Thing is, can she wear light armor without a penalty? Let's see. Great affliction, acrobatics, bot proficiencies. Oh, what's this? Bards are also proficient with the light armor and shields, except tower shields. A bard can cast bard spells while wearing light armor and using a shield without incurring the normal arcane spell failure. So as long as it's light armor. As long as it's light armor, she can wear it. So we can increase her armor class a little bit. It lowers her speed, why? Oh, because she's slightly encumbered. Yeah, she's super weak. She's super weak. So bloody.
Follow if you dare.
Follow if you dare. We should probably rest a little bit, yeah? We good here.
Listen, Lindsay. Can you make up a legend
19
about
hours.
me? A short one, at least.
About you? A short one? But your feats would be enough for 2 heroic epics, with plenty left over for a saga.
Ha. 6 rations, okay. And an excellent hearty meal. Okay. So it took so much time. Oh, Tristan approaches you and makes a gesture to attract your attention. Gregory Goodman. Before we set off, I need to give you something. Oh, what's that? You've come to my rescue when I was preparing to meet the goddess. Accept my gratitude. And this. He takes a few potions from the bag and hands them to you. There's only a few, but they will be surely useful to you in your journey through the Stolen Lands. 3 potions of lesser restoration, that's nice. I'm glad that I met you. And if you need advice or help, I'll be around. Oh, thank you, Tristan. This is a precious gift. I'm happy to help you. Well, I won't waste any more of your time. Okay. We don't really have anything else to do, so we should probably go back to the trading post. I kind of don't care to pick up this loot because it's not very expensive, it's heavy. I need to buy a donkey. Or maybe it would be nice to somehow get a... Oh, the path is unknown, because we have to go there first. That's fine. We need to get to Ollie's trading post. I'm guessing we can go there through here somehow. I'm not really sure where the top one is going to take me though. Yeah, I do want to enter here. Since we're here anyway. Oh yeah, how much do I need to level up? We should be like, yeah, really close to leveling up. I think if we're gonna find like an enemy or two. Oh, hey, what are you? It's a troll.
I am never wrong.
I know you're never wrong, but the problem is, this dude is a troll. I'm metagaming a little bit, but I know that we need fire against trolls. Fire or acid? Oh, they may actually be evil.
Something bothering you?
Oh,
These guys
sorry.
may actually be
Was
evil.
lost in thought.
Just letting the ink dry.
Repent! I shall
Repent!
end this suffering.
Oh wow. Yeah, that guy's a little bit too tough. Nope. No. No. I do have a decently high armor class, but I'm not gonna survive that. Oh, this is not gonna... Yeah. No, give me that. Oh, they're actually tired. Let's rest.
Most nobles are noble only in words,
Oh,
but you have a noble heart.
Thank you. Truth be told, the false nobleness you mean was precisely what I ran away from. To some place where people are tested by their deeds, not by their words.
takes a really long time to rest because of the rations. How are we doing here? We still have a lot of time. That's fine. It's okay. what's this? It's not in your lands and cannot be claimed. Oh. Okay. Okay. First of all, we need to sell a lot of junk. Then we need to talk to the, to that guy. With a delighted smile, Octavian hails the smell coming from Oleg's trading post. Fresh bread! I can't believe it. All this time we sat in cages and crawled in the mud. There were places in the world where they were baking fresh bread. And here we are. I bet they even have clean sheets. And maybe we can even take a bath. Ah, a girl can dream. Hey, get some rest. You deserve it. You can be sure of that. I've got years of rest to catch up on. And I'll be stuffing my face until I turn into a ball. You do so much for us. It's all because you're kind? Is it all because you're kind? Or maybe... She smiles flirtatiously. Maybe it's because you've been charmed by my beauty? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I never would have found the technically as encampment if your beauty that hadn't beaconed me. Octavia laughs out loud. For a moment, something more than just friendliness flashes across her eyes. Oh, you're so sweet. Alright, enough talk. Fresh bread and clean sheets await. I'm not planning on cock blocking my other friend though. Oh, what's this? Listen, there's a... Well, since you dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods. Not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar, as big as a bear and wicked as a devil. The locals call him the Tusk Godder. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Beckle Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. Put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you will rid us of this monster. Amiri livens up. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? I want to bet I can chop off his Dusk Godder's snout with a single swing? Come on, let's find out. Sure, let's go kill her. She gives you a wide grin and slaps your shoulder. Right, that's the way I like it. Let's do it. Is this like a companion quest? Yes. Okay, let's go, let's go... Oh yeah, basically I just want to offer you junk, because we're not going to be using this, right? You want to sell this and this. Do want to sell all of these weapons. Sell this. Sell the yes stock. I am gonna keep the longsword and the short sword, because they may be useful. Yeah. Headband of vast intelligence. Okay, these are scrolls. Can sell this, that's fine. Still very heavy. Now, these are not junk items. Which means we may probably get like some kind of collector who's gonna pay me more than this is actually worth. We're still kind of overburdened. Wait, really? Really? We're so overburdened? Doesn't seem right. Oh, it only shows me my character's weight. Okay. Judge Kafkan. Yeah. Actually, how do we look for some food? What am I supposed to be looking for? Oh, clicking R automatically rests. You don't get a choice. Clicking R doesn't do nothing. Supplies, was it? Notable, no. This for supplies and rations. Okay. Oh wow, each of them is 10 pounds? That's so heavy. Set of supplies contains everything you need to rest one night in the wilderness and restore your party members' health, abilities, and spells. Okay, so getting 5 supplies is gonna be good then. Tiger is here. He's summoned. They can't argue. Doug.
In due time.
Heyo, Amiri. Yeah, why do you want to kill this dust goddess so much? He's a monster. We kill monsters. What's here so difficult to understand? Okay, thanks then. Let's see if we have anything else to talk about with our party. No, nothing new, and I'm not gonna be creepy about her. Is this Harim? We probably haven't talked to him yet, yeah?
I do what I must.
He pulls his beard, muttering something that could be either prayers or curses. Upon noticing you, he winces. Ah, what? It's you, Gregory Goodman. I'm sorry about startling you. Oh no, that doesn't matter. I was just contemplating the futility of existence and the wordlessness of the universe. The ways of Grotus are great. My humble mortal mind cannot fully grasp them. But I do what I can. He smiles apologetically. Okay, tell me about your past. My life is divided into 2 parts. The first was filled with blind wandering, doubts, and attempts to serve Torag. The second part began when I accepted Grotus into my soul and received a clear vision of the world. What exactly would you like to know? Where are you from? My life story began in Larard, a city of dwarven clerics and acolytes. They served Torag and the other dwarven gods. Torag's brothers, Angred and Magrin. Torag's wife, Folgrit, his daughter Bolka, his sons, Grundinar, Kuls, Trud, and also Torag's sister, Drangvit. Harim curves his lips in contempt. I wouldn't be surprised if they built a temple to Torag's pet dog. Sorry, I let myself get carried away. He sighs and pulls his beard several times. Larad is the second largest dwarven city in the 5 Kings Mountains. It's built up around numerous temple caverns, which serve as places of worship for all the dwarven gods. Many pilgrims from every corner of Golarion come to Larad to pray to their gods. Some remain to live there. This city is simply imbued with faith. You can swing a dead cat without hitting a cleric. It's no surprise, inspired by the aura of the city, that I decided as a young boy to dedicate my efforts to becoming a cleric of Torag. So you once tried to serve Torag? Not just tried, I was burning. It was a burning passion. I carved it day by day and dreamt of it. Oh, I craved it by day and dreamt of it at night. He shakes his head, as if amazed by his own stupidity. You see, from my first days, I felt the presence of the god at my back. I heard his whispers and felt his power, though the nature of this power was unclear to me. I thought Torag himself was trying to speak to me, and I did all I could to understand his words. Oh, what a naive fool I was. I had no idea that Torag, the uncompromising, conceited god, glamorized by all the dwarves, was capable of betrayal. He turned away from me, Gregory. He left me in the hour when I put all my hopes in him and desperately needed his support. Torag is the god of craftsmanship, so every follower, especially the clerics, must smith their own suits of armor. The day when this work is finished is like the second birthday for a dwarf. He's newly born in the eyes of Torag. My second birthday never came. I couldn't make armor, not even a sword, not even a simple nail. My hammer smashed my fingers and fell on my feet. Molten iron burned my hands. The clerics laughed as they healed me. They used to say I was cursed by Torag. So finally I gave up any attempt to please the betrayer god. Even if Torag really has rejected you, is that enough to leave your homeland? You don't know much about the dwarves. Harren lets out a sad sigh. How can a dwarf cursed by Torag go on living in a city where every single soul bows to Torag? I was alone, disgraced, humiliated, insulted. A lone tear glints in the light before sliding down Harren's cheek and hiding in his beard. I was trying to drown my sorrows in drink, but even the owner of the cheapest pub on the road would laugh at me while he put those mugs in front of me. I couldn't take it any longer. I wanted everything to end. But there was one thing that kept me going and prevented me from ending my life. I could still hear that divine whisper behind my back. It was yet faint. It took a long time before I could hear it clearly. But having heard it once, I could never forget it. It was clear that none of Larad's deities favored me. So I left the Five King Mountains and went out searching. Yeah, I didn't think that dwarves would worship Grotus. How did you learn about him? Oh, but that blessed day became the beginning of a new life. Alone and abandoned by all, I spent many dull hours in a filthy tavern by the roadside. I don't recall the town, nor even the country. I had no money. In fact, all I had was a hunk of stale bread. I was weary and almost fainting from hunger. And that was the moment when the whisper from my god became more clear. It was like he was calling me. Alas, my sufferings had come to an end. It was a miracle, Gregory Goodman, and I had paid full price for it with my torments. I couldn't control myself. I walked out of the tavern and straight into the nearest forest, and there I found the ruined temple of Aroden, the lost gods. Several figures clad in robes were holding a silent service there, a service to a god I knew nothing of. None minded when I stood beside them. For the first time in my life, I felt myself at home. My new brothers told me that they were clerics of Grotus, the god of end times. They were traveling around Golarion, spreading the teachings of Grotus, despite all the persecution, contempt, and misjudgment they received from others. I gladly shared his burden with them. For now I knew whose voice had whispered to me through all those years. Wait, so you couldn't make a single nail, and you blamed Torag? Are you suggesting that my problem was not a curse, just my own inability to work with metal? Or maybe you're saying that I was just too lazy? He looks you into your eyes defiantly, his hands trembling with suppressed rage as he runs his fingers over his beard. You're a fool if you think so. An ignorant fool. Have you ever met a dwarf who can handle a smith's hammer? Even our children craft knives. No. Torag is the cause of my sufferings. The betrayer god deliberately cursed me, just to make a laughingstock out of me. He raises his hand and shakes his fist at someone above. But I won't get angry at you, Gregory. You're an ignorant and blind soul, and my aim is to guide you through this dying world that marches towards its end. I will open your eyes or die trying. Gretus will be pleased by either outcome. Okay, let's talk about something else. Yeah, tell me something about dwarves. Most dwarves are self-satisfied, stubborn fools serving Torag. They don't deserve my good attitude. He winces, but you can ask what you want to know. I'll try to answer. Yeah, about the Five King Mountains. The Dwarven Kingdom, yes. Well, it's to the south from here. It survived many trials, and there will be more yet to come. There is no unity among the dwarves, Gregory. The Five Kings rule over our people. They sit on the thrones of the 5 greatest cities, and with every passing day it grows harder for them to come to any agreement. The only thing uniting the 5 Kings' mountains is the sky citadel of Highhelm, the great dwarven fortress at the mountain's heart. Have the dwarves always lived on the surface? No, eons ago all dwarves lived deep beneath the surface. And they did rather well, judging by the historic records. They built fortresses befitting noble dwarves. But our restless god Torag sent us a prophecy, the quest for the sky. He ordered all the dwarves to abandon their fortresses and press upwards, show their beards to the sun, as they say. A migration, huh? They took the massive tremors caused by the Earthfall in 5293 as a sign and began their journey towards the surface. And it took him like 300 years. Okay. The journey was long and bloody. Many dwarves perished on the way. Others turned back, keeping to their ancient strongholds. Eventually to turn into evil Dwergar, great dwarves. But those who survived reached the surface and founded the Sky Citadels. Those glorious cities in Dwarven history. Yeah, tell me about the Sky Citadels. Oh, they are the peaks of creation. Glorious cities built by the ancient dwarves who'd finally reached the surface after many hardships, performing the final labor in their quest for the sky on the surface of Galarian. His eyes glitter with admiration. They are steadfast, tall, magnificent. They are beautiful. The 10 citadels were built by dwarves. We've managed to keep only a few. The citadels crumbled, and the orcs, sworn enemies of our people, trampled their blessed streets and ruined the gorgeous palaces of the ancient kings. His eyes grow misty with tears. These were heavy losses, and a disgrace to our people, Gregory. Highhelm is the jewel of the citadels that remain. It is located in the heart of the mountains, and the heart of every dwarf. Yes, my heart too. There's a dwarven saying that if any enemy reaches Highhelm, every dwarf from all corners of the world will come to defend it. Casts a sad glance to you. I'd be there too, but not to help the Citadel's defenders. I'd be there to witness the fall of our people with my own eyes, and mourn it. I would fall upon the cold stone and raise my final prayer to Grottus. Okay. Tell me something about Grottus. You wish to learn about Grottus. He seems surprised and pleased at the same time. Yes, of course, I will answer anything. What are Grottus's teaching about in a nutshell? Grottus is the end of all that exists. He smiles. He's obviously been waiting for this question. Look around, Gregory. What do you see? Look again and realize that everything will be destroyed. Our clothing and our armor will turn to dust. The walls of the palaces will crumble into ruins. The trees will fall, and I and you and I will die much sooner than that. Grottus is a timeless watcher. He's been locked away by Pharasma, the goddess of rebirth. From her boneyard, he watches over the world, knowing the time for the final reaping shall come. He's a bloated moon hanging in the sky. He's the harbinger of the last days. He's the one who will stay when all the others are gone. So, Pharasma has Grottus locked. So is she stronger now? Of course she is stronger, for now. He nods with dignity, stroking his beard. Grottus is weaker than Pharasma, and many other gods. I would be a fool if I tried to claim otherwise. If Grottus were stronger, the end times would already have come, wouldn't they? But the powers of the other gods fade away. They dissolve slowly. A grain in a century. Grottus collects those grains and waits. He doesn't need to hurry. He knows that his time shall come. Usually clerics can speak to their gods. What does Grottus say to you? He shakes his head in resignation. Grottus doesn't speak to his clerics. Actually, Grottus doesn't need any clerics. The dwarf raises his sad eyes to you. He only allows his whispers to be heard, and only by those who are dying to hear them. His words aren't clear, but they call to you. His voice comes with a soft rustle of fallen leaves, with a woeful wailing wind at the mountain pass, with the roar of the raging blizzard, and it calls you to strike out on the road. Onwards, always onwards, over the pass, over the bridge, and further along. Up ahead, where the edge of a grey robe flashed, and a candle spotted for the last time before dying. Onwards, always onwards, until your feet can no longer carry you. Okay, thanks. Now let me ask, what do you think about Grottus? I mean, it was interesting to learn about him. I'll be glad to talk with you about Grottus anytime, Gregory Goodman. After all, that's why I travel in your company. Have you ever regretted your decision to abandon Torag and start worshipping Grottus? Your question might seem offensive, but I am not offended. I realize you ask it because you wish to learn more about Grottus. He squeezes his beard in his fist, but in a moment he lets it free again. Torag betrayed me, Gregory. All he has ever done was look down with contempt on all my futile efforts to please him. I crafted armor plates. They fell apart with a single strike of a fist. I smithed swords, but they broke at the hilt. Torag's priests used to say that such failures were the curse of an uncompromising deity. His fingers grab his beard with such force that it seems he'll tear a handful of hair out. It was Grottus who opened my eyes, showed me that failure is a manifestation of his will. The end time is near, Gregory Goodman, and every failure is just another step towards it. Torag's curse is only half the reason for my failure. The other half is the blessing of Grottus, which I have borne from early childhood. So the short answer to your question is no. I never regretted opening my soul to Grottus. Okay, from what I've heard, Grottus doesn't spare the minds of his clerics. They seem to go insane eventually. Is that true? Ah, who told you that? I'd like to look that slanderer in the eye. Adam bursts into laughter, but can't understand what's so funny. You see, Gregory Goodman, sanity is quite a relative concept. He says as his laughter recedes. Each of us is certain that he's the sanest creature in the world. Meanwhile, we periodically doubt the sanity of others. So what happens if 2 or 3 people claim that someone else is insane? Does that make it true? Perhaps the accusers have lost their minds themselves. The longer a cleric listens to the whispers of Grottus, the better he comprehends the essence of his designs, and the deeper his understanding becomes. When enlightenment comes, the mind of a cleric ascends to a new level of understanding, which is inaccessible to simpler souls. Is it insanity? This is for you to decide, Gregory Goodman. My decision was made long ago. When I reach enlightenment, I'll accept it with joy and delight. Oh, really? Well, honestly, that's just too much. I mean, I'm gonna go lawful good because we can't be a non-lawful, non-good paladin. Honestly, that's just too much. You're a funny dwarf, and you have your peculiarities, but to go insane voluntarily, you should give up. You should give it up before it's too late. Can't you understand? That's precisely what I want, for it to be too late. Okay, bye-bye then. That was a long conversation.